Welcome back. It's your boy Fresh.
And I'm Mary, and we are a Co-ople of nerds, and today we're going to be unboxing our May 2020 Video Games Monthly Box. So, if you don't know anything about Video Games Monthly, it is a monthly subscription service where you can sign up for different size boxes. So we signed up for the box where you get 5 games. Sometimes you can get like a 1-up or a 2-up, which means that they'll add an extra game in for free.
Right.
And these are all classic games. What systems do we have in here? This is Nintendo.
This is Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, Sega Genesis, and PlayStation 3.
So that's the systems that we have signed up for. And they'll send you the games. You'll have to update the list of games that you own to make sure they don't send you doubles. And it's always a surprise.
Yeah.
You can also send them a request list of
wish list.
Yeah, wish list. So, are you ready?
I am ready.
It does not feel very heavy.
It does not. I don't think we got a 1-up or 2-up or anything that felt light.
Yeah.
So
the box isn't bent out. It's not not stressed at all. So.
Of course, Sega and Super Nintendo and Nintendo 64 are smaller.
Cartridges. Yeah.
So maybe it's less PS3 and more of those. We'll see.
Okay, you ready?
I'm ready. No, April was a super long month, so I'm ready to kick May off right with Video Games Monthly.
So this is they always throw in a little extra for you. So sometimes it's a magnet. We got a little LED light before a bottle opener, and looks like this time it's the tattoos.
Yeah.
1 sheet of 14 tattoos and 1 stick of bubble gum.
Would you like the bubble gum? So, homage that does all my shirts. Got the Hero of Hyrule. A little bit of boogers on there from the kids, but that's okay. They will sometimes send a pack of cards, and they're from the 80s. I don't know where they picked them all up. They must have picked them up dirt cheap, but they'll just throw them in there as a little trinket. And I got it, and I made that joke of, would you like this gum? And she just snatched it out of my hand and put it in her mouth. And I was like, that's from the 80s.
So, in my defense, and it really was, it was rock hard. In my defense, I thought, well, these are just like, they're not authentic. I thought they were like...
Not authentically from the 80s? Or
right, I thought it was just like a reproduction. And so I thought the game would be, or the gum would be fresh.
Yeah.
It wasn't that bad. It wasn't like, it was hard and crumbly.
Yeah.
Crumbly.
You could feel it in this. That you hear it snap.
Yeah. That's the gum snapping. So don't chew the gum.
Yeah, I would not. This is 1989. You could try the tattoos. I would not try the gum.
So it's 31 years old.
Not too bad.
Not too bad. All right, so the first game. I have no idea. I know nothing about this. So this is interesting. Maybe you'll like it.
Good start. Saints Row, Cat Out of Hell.
Is it cat? It looks like a G.
Oh, Gat Out of Hell.
Okay, yeah, Gat Out of Hell.
It's a pun. Okay. Oh man. I feel like I played the first Saints Row. But maybe I didn't. Shoot the Devil in the Face. This standalone expansion to Saints Row 4 join Johnny Gat and Kensington and on an orphan quest to save the boss's soul from the bowels of hell. Yeah, see, I was thinking Saints Row was like Grand Theft Auto.
Okay.
But this sounds a little more involved. Shakespeare's skull weapon, Saints Row, or Saints Wing skin for Gat / Kinsey. Yeah, I don't remember. Yeah, I don't know. that'll be an experience.
We'll have to see. I have never even heard of it.
I know I've heard of Saints Row. I just don't remember it being. Is that mythological? You know, hell and demons and stuff. I thought it was more of a down to earth franchise, but maybe they've gotten more fantastic as they've gone on. But that'll be interesting to try out. Looks like it had the manual. This is the most basic manual.
Yeah, it's 3 pages.
Yeah, I mean it just folds out and yeah. So we'll try it. Well, I was wrong. We already got one PS3 game.
All right. The next one I am familiar with.
Okay.
So we'll see what you think.
Okay.
This is one I feel like I've seen it played before.
Okay.
But we'll see.
Okay. Yeah, you're probably thinking of GoldenEye. So this is the sequel to GoldenEye. Didn't do as well. I mean, GoldenEye was just one of the biggest smash hits for the 64. It's one of the bigger out of nowhere smash hits. And this is a sequel to it. I'm not sure if it's a direct sequel. I mean, obviously all the James Bond movies aren't really connected.
Different James Bonds.
Now both of these happen to be Pierce Brosnan. For GoldenEye and The World Is Not Enough. But, so I assume it's a first-person shooter in the same vein as that. So that's cool.
I think you'll be excited about this next one.
Okay. Okay.
So, are you feeling pumped? Are you feeling excited? Are you feeling nervous?
I'm feeling tired.
Feeling tired. You gotta get excited about something. So get excited about this.
Hey! Look at that. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That is awesome.
Yeah.
This game is pretty tough, but it's a lot of fun.
Is this the one that Angry Video Game Nerd's been playing when we've been watching?
Yep. They played that. He did that originally, and they ended up revisiting it, and Mike Matei kind of showed them some tips and tricks about it. And I think it was a little bit easier after he saw that. But that's an awesome game. I remember that one from my childhood. I mean, my cousin had that. So that's awesome. I'm really excited about that one.
So this one seems familiar, but I can't quite pinpoint where it's familiar, I guess.
Okay. Alright. Shinobi 3. We got Shinobi. Might be. That might be one over there. So this is the Shinobi games are awesome. They're sort of in the same vein as Ninja Gaiden, but you walk to the right and kill everybody.
Okay.
But you're a ninja.
And then the last one, I'll have a question, but
Okay.
I think I'm excited.
Okay. Oh, okay. What's your question? Super Punch Out.
Super Punch Out. Is that the same thing as Mike Tyson's Punch Out?
So this is the sequel. Mike Tyson's Punch Out was on NES. This is on Super Nintendo.
Okay.
So it didn't do quite as well as the first one. The characters got sillier and sillier, and it's almost like the simplicity of the regular Nintendo version kind of helped it out.
Yeah.
This one you got a little more moves, and the star punch on this one you could do several star punches, whereas in the NES you just got that one big star punch. So it didn't do as well. There's like a guy that kicks in it.
Yeah.
It's kind of, I mean, the NES version had a guy that could disappear and, you know, reappear. So they both had some silliness. I think this one was just
A little more.
silly and a little less streamlined.
Okay.
So this is the order of excitement. Most excited, least excited. What do you think?
I would agree with that. These two are kind of a tie, so I'm going to say that I agree with it as is.
All right. So from least excited to most excited, Saints Row, Gat Out of Hell, and that's just an unfamiliarity.
Yeah.
Unfamiliarity.
Unfamiliarity?
I think that's a word, right?
I think so. It
All
sounds
right.
like it should be.
Yeah. That's a big word, too. That's probably lots of letters. 007, The World Is Not Enough. Super Punch-Out. Shinobi 3. And, of course, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
That's exciting.
That is exciting. I think, notice how they all got the same color?
Yeah.
It's because they didn't get new colors until the cartoon. Comic book, they all had the same colors. And the comic book was also black and white.
So the game came out before the cartoon?
I think so. That sounds about right. I mean,
It
maybe.
looks, I mean, the characters in it on that, of course, look like the cartoon. Just
Right.
not, they don't have
But, I mean,
various colors.
they could both be based off the comic book.
I
So-
just know that, like, when they branch off and make, like, a movie or a TV series, there's always, like, there's something unique about that. About those characters. They don't generally look exactly the same.
Yeah. Yeah. I think, again, the comic book was just black and white. So
Oh,
it's
it
kind of
was?
hard to
Okay.
get differentiate them. But then in the cartoon,
I feel like I should have known that because we watched the is it the Toys That Made Us
Yep.
we watched Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
yeah. So, but when they were doing the cartoon, they were like, "Hey, if you just see someone, you know, from the shoulders up and don't see their weapon, you're not going to know
Yeah.
who's who unless they got different colors." And so they did that. Now, I think the current iteration of Turtles, they don't look anything alike. They're completely different. Like different sizes, different shapes.
Different like facial features and stuff.
So they could go back to the same colors. They kept different colors. just 'cause
I think
now it's
everyone likes
the different colors.
Yeah, the different colors.
Yeah, that's fair. Because then you could pick which is your favorite turtle based on the color they wear.
Yeah.
What's your favorite turtle?
I mean, my favorite turtle is not the turtle that I would relate to the most. My favorite turtle was always Michelangelo because he's like, party on, dude. So I liked how fun he was. He was just fun and.
Yeah.
But I guess I probably more.
You're a Donatello.
Donatello.
You're a Donatello. I'm a Raphael. I got too much rage. That'll do it for this video. We'll see you next time.
Thanks, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
You think you're a Michelangelo. Stop it.
No, I said it's not the one who I relate to, but who I like the most.
You're a plain Donatello.
Oh, he's cuddling with the bear.
Hey, Pumpkin. So we've been watching the Michael Jordan documentary, The Last Dance. Michael Jordan is the greatest basketball player of all time. What are you the greatest at?
Multitasking. Maybe momming.
I figured it'd be your laundry folding skills.
I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good at laundry folding. I
Will
mean, I
not
guess
believe the number of creases in a onesie.
you develop a technique and then you're quick at it. It's just second nature. You know, when it comes to laundry. I'm good at laundry.
Said you're good at folding.
I have to do a lot of laundry. I have to fold a lot of laundry all the time, every day. Every day of my life.
Ready?
Yep.